In a small village, surrounded by fields and quiet, dusty roads, there lived a poor girl named Mira. Her mother had passed away when she was only 7 years old. Since then, it was just her and her father, a farmer who worked from sunrise to sunset just to put food on the table. They had very little. No land of their own, no savings, no fine clothes. But they had each other, and that was enough. As Mira grew older, her father began to worry. In their village, a girl's future depended on marriage, and marriage depended on money they simply didn't have. One by one, families came to see her. They would sit, drink tea, glance at her politely, and then quietly ask about the dowry. Mira's father would lower his eyes and say, "I have nothing to give, only my daughter's love and hard work." One by one, the families left. Some didn't even say goodbye. "She's a good girl," they'd whisper on their way out. "But what good is a good heart without money behind it?" Mira heard these words more times than she could count. Each time she smiled politely at the guests and cried quietly in her room once they were gone. She began to believe something painful, that she wasn't enough. That no matter how kind, how hard-working, how loving she was, it would never be enough. Her father grew sicker with worry. Nights were long. Some days there wasn't even enough food for both of them, and Mira would quietly give her share to him, telling him she already ate. One cold winter night, her father held her hands and said, "Mira, I'm so sorry I couldn't give you the life you deserve." Mira wiped his tears and said something that would change everything. "Baba, I don't need someone to choose me. I will build a life that chooses itself." The next morning, Mira picked up her mother's old sewing needle, the only thing she had left of her. She began stitching small things: a handkerchief, a scarf, a simple dress for a neighbor's child. At first, people laughed. "A girl selling clothes in the market? What will people say?" But Mira didn't stop. Rain or shine, she sat at a small corner of the market, stitching quietly, hoping someone, anyone, would notice her work. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, one customer became 2. 2 became 10. Her stitches were neat. Her designs were simple but beautiful. Word began to spread. Even then, life tested her. One night, a fire in the market destroyed her small stall. Years of work gone in minutes. Mira stood in the ashes, tears streaming down her face, wondering if she should just give up, like everyone expected her to. But she remembered her mother's needle, still safe in her pocket, and her father's tired, hopeful eyes. She started again, from nothing, one stitch at a time. This time, something different happened. A woman from the city visiting the village saw Mira's work and was amazed. "This is beautiful," she said. "I want to sell these in my shop." That one moment changed everything. Years passed. Mira's small stitches became a small business. Her small business became a real shop, with her name above the door. The same families who once walked away without a word now came to her asking to buy her designs. Some even asked quietly if she would consider their sons for marriage now. Mira only smiled, not out of anger, but out of peace. "I already found what I was looking for," she said. "I found myself." Her father, now old and frail, sat outside her shop every evening, watching his daughter greet customers with confidence and grace. Tears of pride, not sorrow, filled his eyes now. Mira never forgot where she came from. Every year she quietly helped other girls in her village, girls who were once told they weren't enough, teaching them to sew, to earn, to stand on their own feet. Because Mira understood something the world had taken years to teach her. Your worth was never in what you had to offer someone else. It was always in what you had inside you all along. If this story touched your heart even a little, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Because somewhere out there, there's another Mira waiting to believe in herself.